International commerce seems to be currently one of the most complex activities in the world's growing economy. With globalization, trading has become easier and much more common, and sometimes even necessary for countries to satisfy their population demands. This interdependence means governments and traders realize the need to regulate commerce and to set rules to guide this activity. What used to be one-on-one negotiations slowly evolved to a set of defined rules that establish the terms of trade in a very clear manner. Incoterms are these set of rules that give commerce a more formal structure and protect people and countries doing business from possible misunderstandings and confusions. Although it might seem that Incoterms are very complex and difficult to understand, they are actually quite simple, and we hope that this video helps you understand a little bit more of what they are and how they work.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, welcome. Do you have an appointment?
No, not really.
No? Okay, well, there are some agents ready for you, so you can go there.
Okay, but first I have a question. Do you know for how long, how much time do we have to be there asking the doubts we have?
Well, what are your doubts?
For example, I want to export some parts, something about the automotive industry. And I want to export some bottles, PET bottles.
Are you doing it together or separate?
No, separate. We are, from different industries.
And from which country?
From Mexico to, I'm going to export it to Germany.
Okay.
Yeah. And to China.
Okay, well, you can talk to the agents. You just need to know the Incoterms, and they're going to tell you which one.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
We have some questions. We have to export some something from the automobile industry. I want to export it to Germany, and my partner wants to export some bottles, PET bottles.
Okay, perfect. Well, first of all, we need to, you need to follow some steps to export in this case. The first one, you already told me what the product you want to export. So now you need to know the Incoterms that the product will need to be exported.
But what are you talking about? What's an Incoterm?
Well, the Incoterms are a set of three letter standard trade terms that are most commonly used in the international contracts. These are really important for the sale of goods in other countries, and they provide international accepted definitions and rules of interpretation and for most common commercial terms. I know you're very confused, so I'm gonna let my another agent, Mary, to explain you perfectly what are Incoterms and the different types.
Okay, so first we need to have the Incoterm to negotiate.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you are there a lot of Incoterms?
Yeah, there are actually 13 different Incoterms.
Do you have something to make it more visual for us? You mean like a table or something?
Oh yeah, actually I've got a little table here. I would like you to see. Here are the Incoterms.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Well, let me explain to you the Incoterms. There are 13 different Incoterms.
You can see it right here, but Mary will explain each one.
Okay, thank you.
As you can see, there is the EXW, exports.
Okay.
This happens when the seller makes the goods available at their premises. This term places the maximum obligation on the buyer and minimum obligations on the seller. Second, there is the PCA.
Wait, just only exports means you need to put the materials, in my case bottles, I put it in my warehouse and the buyer come and
the second one is the PCA free carrier. This happens when the seller delivers the goods cleared for export at a named place. This can be to a carrier nominated by the buyer or to another party nominated by the buyer. There's another one, the third one, is the FAS, free alongside ship. This means the seller delivers the goods to the origin port. From the point, the buyer bears all costs and risks of loss and damage.
I'm watching here the table. It looks like it's like the same of FCA. But the difference between this is that the FCA is for things that will be exported or imported between territory, and the FIS is going to be for ship. Okay.
The fourth one is the FOB, free on board. This means the seller delivers the goods on board the ship and clears the goods for export. From that point, the buyer bears all costs and risks of loss and damage.
Okay.
The CFR, cost and freight, the seller clears the goods for export and pays the costs of moving the goods to destination. This means the buyer bears all risks of loss and damage again. Yeah. Also the CIP, carriage and insurance paid too. This term is broadly similar to the above CPT term, with the exception that the seller is required actually to obtain insurance for the goods.
Yes, the only difference is insurance, right?
Yeah, that's the only difference. Also the CIF, it means cost, insurance and freight. The seller clears the goods for export and pays the costs of moving the goods to the port of destination. This means the buyer bears all risks of loss and damage, but the seller, however, purchases the cargo insurance.
Okay, so now I know. I think I will choose FOB. It's the best for me, I think, because I want to have some rights.
Oh yeah. I was going to choose the same one because we need to give our stuff by ship because we have to cross all the ocean and stuff. But then what's next? Do we have to make an appointment to do the next step?
Yeah, would you please make an appointment for tomorrow 4 p.m. Can you that hour?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. For 4 p.m. will be okay for us.
I'm going to write it down for you.
Alma and Cynthia.
Yeah.
Alma and Cynthia.
Well, thank you for your information.
Yeah, thank you
for your attention.
Thank you, girls. I hope your product arrives safely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye.